unstoppable. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Control, control, control. Lose yourself, just feel the flow, flow. All together, hearts on show, on show, on show. We're unstoppable. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Howdy, howdy. Larry the pool guy.
And Holly the pool girl.
So I am going to talk on video whilst backing a van
Hashtag multitasking.
in a circular driveway, easy for you to say. So hopefully the homeowner's not watching me, because if he is, he probably thinks I've been drinking a little before 9 a.m. Oh, it's going good. I haven't run over any mailboxes yet.
Or small children.
Or small children. Or big children.
Whatever.
Alright, here's the big move.
Oh my gosh.
Here's the big move. Did I make it?
I think you did.
Oh, I didn't hit no grass.
No.
You did good. Okay, so listen. What we just did, so he had low flow. He said his chlorinator wasn't working, right? So a couple of things I wanted to look and check out, make sure the pump pot basket was empty. It was a little dirty, but we emptied it. Make sure the impeller was free of debris. Checked that it was. Looked at the filter pressure, it was low. Not too low, it was average. It was like 14. So I figured it wasn't a dirty filter. And then, so I'm looking over at the valving, the way they have the valve set up. They've got a check valve on the pool line and a no check valve on the spa line. And the water coming back from the filter runs to both. Well, it hits a blockage at that check valve on the pool side, and so most of the water is diverted and sent down the spa line. And so that didn't make any sense to me why they did it like that, because you have low flow in your pool and a lot of flow in your hot tub when it's in pool mode. So, and it was on an actuator too, so there's no way to just adjust it manually. So I have to take the actuator apart. It's a J&D actuator, so it's super easy to make the adjustment on where it stops whenever you hit the spa button and it spins. So I made that adjustment. Now I'd say about 80% of the water is being diverted to the pool line, which gives it enough pressure to open the door in the check valve, which gives enough water pressure to go up into the chamber of the chlorinator. So it wasn't that the chlorinator was faulty or the chlorinator was bad, and I didn't think so going into the job, because most of the time that's just a symptom. It's like going to the doctor and saying, hey, I've got a headache, and it turns out you have a tumor, right? So kind of like that. So anyway, we looked at the whole cardiovascular system, aka the hydraulics of the pool. We could have increased the RPM on the pump, but we didn't want to go all the way full throttle and like lose all the money saving benefits of having the variable speed pump in the first place. So we left it where it's at, because historically it's kept the pool clean and clear, free of algae. All we did was divert the valve, mess with the hydraulics a little bit, so that more water got sent to the pool and less water got sent to the spa. More pressure needing to open that flapper on the check valve on the pool line in order to send water into the chlorinator. So a lot of stuff had to be, I had to really know hydraulics. I had to know pool systems in order to be able to figure that one out and figure out a solution in under 30 minutes. So in and out, on to the next job, and some car just waved at us. We don't know who they are.
Well, they waved at us because they were trying to drive, like if they were playing chicken. I'm not sure what they were doing.
Oh yeah, they were in the middle of the road.
They're in the middle of the road, like boss hog, like hello, we're in a van and there's a ditch that's full of alligators.
Yeah.
Right next to us. So no, like you move over a little car. Anyways.
Oh man. So where to next, Miss Emily?
Oh, I believe we're going to Calderwood.
Oh, Calderwood.
Got a heater job to the ship.
I think we're gonna go to the left. Let's let this traffic pass. We're gonna hop into oncoming traffic. Eek, eek, eek. Check mirrors. Turn signal.
That
eek,
is
eek, eek.
more scary. Scarier, more scary. I don't know. The grammar Nazis will correct me on that. But that, in fact, is much more scary than jumping out of an airplane.
Come on. Oh, me
Yes. What just happened?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yes.
I feel that.
Yes. Just think.
I feel that. So what's our next job? We're going to Carter Woods. We're going to go troubleshoot a heater.
Yes.
They said it's not firing for them. Could be anything. So we're going to go out there and check it out. I'm going to bet that it's not a heater related issue. I'm going to bet it's like a flow issue. Maybe they got low flow, dirty filter, something like that. They do get a lot of bathers and they do wear a lot of sunscreen, so they could just need a good backwashing. So
Sunscreen, but there isn't.
it's an indoor pool, but old people, they get tanned even through the roof. Because the roof is on fire. We don't need no water. Let the pool roof burn. That's not how it goes. How the road goes.
No, look. Okay, they need to wash their car. Just saying.
Okay. All right. So off we go. We got a long road trip ahead of us. Maybe like 20 minutes. We're gonna peace out and catch up with you on the next job. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, we're back. We decided we have a topic, right? So we're going to talk about this thing, right? So back in the day, I used to work for this. I used to have a contract for this big resort place in Austin, and they had this big Junior Olympic sized pool, and they had a lot of people that swim in it. And every now and again, some kid would poop in the pool, right? And it would be this guy's job. Well, I was the boss. I had like guys underneath me that would actually have to do it. But anyway, I would have to handle this feces, right? Yeah. So anyway, so poop in the pool. I'm off. Because we clean the pools at nighttime, right? It's a nighttime job. We're off by 6 a.m. Nobody swims until 9. And the rest of the day. So if somebody poops at 2 in the afternoon, they're gonna call you, hey man, somebody pooped in the pool. I gotta drop what I'm doing and head to the pool and handle this situation, right? So this is what we did. This was the procedure that we set up for, right? Now if you go to Hershey bar, it's not a big deal, right? Hershey bars, they have bacteria in it, but not like the bacteria is gonna make you like sick, usually, right? Like crypto is bad, right?
Business.
So anyway,
wait, isn't that what all that whole freaking town died of? Like crypto and iridium was in their water supply?
yeah.
And it was because the thing was
Fecal
riding
matter.
over the poo-poo platter?
Right, yeah.
Anyway.
So Hershey bar, cool. I mean, not really cool, but easy. Diarrhea, hard to deal with. So first thing we're gonna talk about is the Hershey bars, right? This is your procedure. You go over, you have a special net and in a special bucket that's just for this job, right? And so you go out there and you net out the Hershey bar, throw it in the bucket, you throw a couple pounds of shock right where the Hershey bar was floating, and then you vacuum out the corn, and you just, 30 minutes later, open the pool. You're good. No one's gonna get sick. I mean, that's what they teach us. I'm no scientist. Anyway, so now a total different story if you have diarrhea. Diarrhea, fecal release, bad news because, something made that person have the diarrhea, and that bacteria that makes you sick is in that diarrhea. So the diarrhea is in the pool, you accidentally, get some water in your mouth and you get sick, right? So, yeah, don't drink the water, but it gets in your eyes. It gets in your eyes. Your eyes are
Oh, yeah, your eyes are
open. Yep. That's not a good thing. So your nose, your mouth. Anyway, so it gets in you, it gets on you. One little microbe, and boom, you got stomach illness for days, maybe even death. So anyway, for bacteria, what you really, really need to do from diarrhea is you got to raise your chlorine
a lot
to 50 parts per million, 50, and hold that number for a minimum of 24 hours. Prefer 48. Hold the number, so overshoot it and keep adding to maintain that level, right? And then after 48 hours, you can put in some trisodium phosphate chlorine neutralizer. Wait.
I think that's how you say it.
No, it ain't.
No.
It's thiosulfate. Sorry. Thiosulfate. Error correction.
Word.
Anyway, so throw in some thiosulfate chlorine neutralizer. Bring your chlorine down to a safe level within the range that you're allowed to by the law, and open your pool. But unfortunately, like diarrhea, I mean, you can't really scoop it.
Scoop it out.
You can scoop the corn, but you can't scoop the rest. So anyway, go ahead and just shock. Bring it up to 50, 48 hours. Ideally, you would want to take a sample of the water and get it tested for crypto before you open in the pool, just to make sure that you have properly sanitized this water before you open it to the public.
Yeah.
So not everybody takes care of commercial pools, I get it, but you know, if it's your home, your house, you should treat your pool as if it's a commercial pool, because somebody smarter than us who cares about safety designed these codes for commercial pools to protect you and me and everybody else, right? Wouldn't it be cool if your own personal pool was just as safe, right?
Yeah.
Your homeowner's insurance carrier will probably thank me as well. Anyway, so that's all I gotta say on that subject. Do you have any crap you want to talk about?
That's so funny. Okay, anyway. No, what brought it on is a client called, and you know, poor thing, like, I tried really hard not to laugh, which told me would happen, but you know, hey, it happens. It's on t-shirts or bumper stickers because of that guy. It happens, you know what I'm talking about. You've seen the movie, I've seen the movie, we've all seen the movie, everybody's cried. Anyways, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should.
Run, Forrest! At our next job, we're on a commercial property. They've got a couple of, they got a pool and a spa set up back here, and their pool heater is has got an IF code here. Ignition failure. IF. Ignition failure. Okay, so we're gonna open this cabinet up and see exactly what's going on. Let's see here. We take this out. Take this loose. That out. Okay guys, now we're going to test gas pressure. We're going to do that with the manometer. I'm trying a manometer, not a womanometer.
Or a stud finder?
Yeah, or a stud finder. That's a manometer. So we're going to, this is brand new, so we're going to put this guy together and get the gas pressure. We'll be right back. Well, I did it. I went and broke down and called tech support. I checked everything I could, and I figured it was either going to be a bad circuit board, sending only 20 volts to the gas valve and it needing 24 to open, or 20 volts was enough and the gas valve just was too weak and wasn't going to open, period. So my guy, tech support, called me back, said, yo, it's a bad gas valve, go ahead and change gas, should be good. So we're going to order a new gas valve and put it in. That'll be for a future video. Stay tuned. See you later. Bye. Okay, so we're done with this job. Say bye. Bye. Oh, look, we got pool. We got beautiful indoor pool. Beautiful, beautiful water. Brand new sand filter. Bye. All right, so now we wait. Now we have a train, so we just...
That's 2 trains.
2 trains. Oh yeah, I heard of that, rapper. Oh no, that's 2
That's
chains. 2 chains, not 2 trains. Got it. Alright, so we wait and let's see what we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about something. Let's talk about something. What do you want to talk about? Huh? What do you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Okay, let's talk about something. How about the inverse relationship of pH and chlorine? Have we talked about that before?
Probably not.
Okay, so pH, when low, makes the chlorine low. When pH is high, the chlorine is not. Just remember that, okay? Remember those things. The chlorine is low. When the pH is low, the chlorine was low. pH is high, the chlorine is not. Say it with me.
I don't even know what you said.
I didn't remember what I said. So anyway. Ranting and raving now. What do we got? For some reason, take a little backwards.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about something.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
What is he doing? Anyways, not
have
getting
insurance.
yeah, so I want to talk about putting chlorine tablets in your pool.
Did you say pudding?
Pudding, yes.
I love pudding.
Not chocolate.
Oh.
Or you can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat. Are we referencing
Whoa.
Pink Floyd now?
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, back to the original topic. Do not drop a chlorine tablet in your pool.
Don't do it. That's not where they belong. They belong in a feeder.
Yes, and if you...
An erosion feeder, because it's a tablet made for erosion feeding, not bleeding out by sitting in water. What happens is it leaves a terrible brown circle on your plaster, and you'll never get it out. You'll never get that brown circle out, ever. So just don't do it.
Yeah.
Avoid it.
Yeah. And the reason why I bring that up is because I was looking at some notes from one of our pool cleaners left about a former client. I'm not going to name names here, but...
Don't name names!
They, as in the former client, decided to put pool tablets in their swimming pool, and our pool cleaner noticed it and got them out. But it's a no-no.
No.
I don't know. Like, I don't think people know that.
Don't do it.
Who don't have a professional
Now you
take
know.
care of their pool.
Now you know.
Or people who've never had to pay, I don't know, upwards of 20 grand to resurface or replaster your pool.
Pretty cheap, right?
It's,
Small part.
like, take care of it. Swimming pool is for life. We've already talked about this. But also...
Holes in the ground.
but also, like, you should treat it like your car.
No, not everybody treats their car nice. Have you seen some people's car?
Okay,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It should be something that you take care of. Like, you were taught responsibilities as a child, right? Like, maybe you should do some research on where tablets go and maybe how to put chemicals into your swimming pool properly, or else you're going to have some issues. The bottom line is, put your chlorine tablets in a floater or in a feeder, not on the bottom of the pool.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Oh my god, I just made a big circle again.
Okay, well, we need to stop recording so that you can do, what is that?
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna go right this time. That's mulch, girl.
Oh, it's I don't know. This is the freaking country.
This is, Beaumont. This is the city. Country within the city. A city within the country. Alright, we'll be back. Peace. I don't know, it just started recording for no reason. I think I did like some sort of gang sign and it just like, bam, recording, 3, 2, 1, government's watching.
I'm so glad I looked up because I was almost
At the light, turn right
about
onto
Say
to
Hogan
say
something. What are we gonna say? Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. What are you gonna say? Tell me. Tell me. You did it. We did it with our hands again.
Take the next left onto Gulf Avenue.
Yeah. Oh wait. What? What are you saying? Oh wait, turn left.
What the fuck, dude?
All right, guys. Customer called us. They said their pool is just a little bit green, a little bit of algae. You know, just always just a little bit. And we'll go check it out. see. Don't look a little green to me. They need it ready by next Friday. That's like 1 week and 1 day from today. Ooh, doggy. Oh my God. Okay, this is a swampy.
Ooh, look at that frog.
Dead frog. Oh, look at this. Dead frog. Ooh, yuck. Yeah. See how that looks? And they flock this point too. There's flock. Oh, in here. Another dead frog. Okay. I'm gonna have to bed this one like an acid wash probably. We can do it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Been raining a lot lately. I don't know if we can save this water. I mean, I'm not Jesus, you know. Perform miracles. Well, I can't do this one. Oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. Okay, so one more note. We're over here checking on the equipment. Yeah. I got, you know, cartridge filter. Super 2 pump.
Wasp nest.
Iffy valves, lots of wasps. And check this out. Check this. This is why you need a licensed pool contractor. Licensed by the state of Texas. Licensed. Look at this. This is some sort of like plastic water hose that they use to just sheath this electrical wire in. All right. We do a lot of driving, so we're on our way to our next pool. It's about 30 minutes away, and so we are going to talk a little bit about what it's like to own a swimming pool service company. All right, so I love it, but it's my thing. Like, I understand the ebbs and the flows of the business, and if you don't, you'll sink. If you do, well, you'll probably prosper. You know, there's a lot of people that do pretty well in the swimming pool service industry, and it's not a real tough learning curve. But if you don't know how to save your acorns, you're not going to eat in February, and you're definitely not going to have money to do any marketing in March or April when everyone else is turning up the marketing heat. So you got to know how to manage your money. That's the main thing. You got to be. Are you okay over there? Or what are you doing? Sitting on ice cubes or something?
I'm sticking to the seat.
Oh, you're sticking to the seat. It's that hot. That's Texas heat for you, baby. So yeah, I love it. I understand it now. I've been doing this for, I think this is my 27th year doing this stuff solo by myself as the guy in charge. Had a couple of years that, you know, got a little tight in the winter time, but you know, you learn from the bad times, and I definitely learned, and I definitely don't suggest going out there and trying it yourself unless you have really tight money management skills and you're really good at selling and you know how to hustle when it's time to hustle. Because you know, when the getting's good, you got to get it, and when it shuts down in the wintertime, I mean, I don't know, hopefully you got some money, go on vacation or something, because you ain't gonna be going to work. Nobody's swimming, nobody cares. Pump goes out, who cares? We'll just let it go. Cost mine in April, right? So.
No, don't be that person.
I know, but people are. So, yeah, you know, I like it, but, you know, like I said, I understand the ebbs and the flows of the business. You may or may not, but if you do get into this industry, definitely 100% gets you a mentor. If you do, buy a route, which is how a lot of people get into this industry, is by buying someone's route when they're retiring. If you do that, make sure that they are going to stay on for a period of, I don't know, at least 30 days. as long as you can get them or convince them to stay on, the better. The more they can train you on the business behind the business, and mentor you in the ebbs and flows of the cash flow situation. And just, do a great job. As long as you're doing a good job or a great job, they're going to tell somebody. If you're doing a bad job, you're going to tell 10 people.
Yeah.
So always do a great job, and when you do a great job, ask for a review.
Yeah.
You earned it. You do good things, and good things will happen to you. And that's all the advice I got for you. Do good things.
Subscribe to my channel.